Thousands of commuters have been forced to walk to work in the Kenyan capital, Nairobi, as a ban on public minibuses from accessing the city centre has taken effect. Last week, city authorities announced that the minibus, known as Matutus, will have to pick and drop off passengers at a terminal outside the city's central business district. City Hall says the directive is an attempt to decongest the capital, where more than 2,000 Matatus operate. But critics claim the terminals where the Matatus were forced to stop are not big enough to handle the high number of minibuses. Local media reports that there were crowded scenes this morning at the bus terminals. Joining us now is Caroline B., a Kenyan journalist monitoring the story. Hello, Caroline. Why is the government banning these minibuses?
Looking at the number of vehicles that cross the road every day, and also the amount of human traffic that is congested on the road. So the county government sees that it's best to remove the matatus or these public transport out of the road so as to ease the amount of traffic that is experienced in the road, especially during peak hours, which is in the morning and in the evening when all that is experienced. This means that the private vehicles and the public vehicles have to fight for space in the central business district. Most of this, if you look at the planning of how the city is, it's not conducive for a large number of vehicles, and therefore the county government or the Kenyan government should best to reduce the amount of this public transport by getting them out of the city and moving them far away from the city and giving them bus terminals. This has actually forced a lot of commuters, as experienced this morning, to walk into the central business district, which is quite a distance away.
Well, we understand you've been following the story. How are commuters reacting to this ban taking effect?
Well, I've been following this, the directive since last year. It's not the first time the government is talking about effecting the directive, and it came into effect today. It has been postponed 55 times. And last year, a lot of the commuters and those with the matatu owners and stakeholders in the industry said that it cannot be effected, and they held a lot of industrial action over the same. Commuters were not comfortable about the government effecting this directive, and therefore each time the government had to keep on postponing it and pushing it forward. And finally, once it was validated, they had to ensure that it comes into effect today. And this morning, it was a shock to every Kenyan family who uses this public transport. Most of them arrived at the different terminals, and they were forced to walk to town. You know, if you look at the kind of statistics that we have in this country, we have the elderly, we have people living with disabilities, we have children, we have pregnant mothers, and these people were forced to walk into town. And it's not, I can say, it's not a stone's throw away.
Yeah.
It's a very long distance. In fact, the people I interviewed, some say that the ones who were in especially those with heart conditions, some say they fainted on the road and they had to help some of them. I even talked to an elderly woman, a 73-year-old woman.
Kenyan journalist.
All the way.
I'm afraid this is as far as time will take us. Caroline B., a Kenyan journalist, thank you for joining us on that story.